Race number 11, our NASCAR Advanced Auto Parts weekly series took place tonight. We had a 52-lap memorial event for the late model sportsmen, plus a couple of first-time winners. We're going to tell you all about it coming up next on our race day recap. Good morning, race fans, because the time you see this will be posting in the morning. It's a late night here at Claremont Motorsports Park. We had 6 divisions plus the Claremont Motorsports karting series here. PJ, a great night of racing, and yeah, it was
fantastic. I know it's a little late for us, but it was a great night of racing.
a lot of racing, a lot of close racing, some of the best racing actually of the year. We're going to tell you about it coming up here. We'll start with our AV Insurance 6-shooters. First time winner,
Lucas Bernacchi. That car, I don't know what they did to it, but man, that thing was on rails. Don't get me wrong, I agree. Robert Shaw in his post-race interview said, you know, had he had 5 more laps, it would have been interesting. But Lucas and those guys got that thing figured out and picks up career win number 1.
Yep.
And then again, second place, Robert Shaw. As he joked in Victory Lane, there's not many more people that he can finish second to in that division. And then Steve Miller, the Space Cowboy, right?
Yep.
Space Cowboy rounds out the top 3.
Yep, and then Tyler Scott finished 4th, and Bucky Thibodeau, second time in the car this year, he came home 5th. Next up we'll talk about the La Valley Building Supply Pure Stocks.
What a race. Green to checkered. No real incidents. A lot of leaning on each other. A lot of tangling up. Everybody let everybody get straightened out. And the father-son duo get it done.
And the
son wins. Son gets the top of
yep.
it. So Nolan McClay wins. Mark McClay finished second. And Andrea St. Maur follows up her win with a great 3rd place finish.
And she and J.D. Stocko, who finished 4th, battled for a while.
Oh, the boyfriend was right there ready to knock on that door.
And then Aiden White, 2-time winner already this season, he came home 5th. So he's actually having a great campaign this year.
Man, let me tell you what. I know that we had the nickname High, Wide, and Handsome given out last year, but old Aiden White's working on that nickname because he passed a lot of cars up on the top.
Very much so. The In-City Sugar Shack Mini Stocks, this was probably one of the best races we have had this whole entire season.
So again, if people that show up to the racetrack know, Toby usually calls this race. We had a guest announcer tonight.
Yep. Tyler Morris from Star Speedway.
In the house.
Yep.
Let him call it so that way I could get a little bit of a break. And man, it was probably one of the better races of the night. Greg Millette, Nick Houle, Braden Morey before he blew up again.
Yep.
We're putting on one hell of a show out front. It was a fantastic race. There wasn't a lot of cars, but man, the top 3 or 4 cars put on one heck of a show.
Side by side for a number of laps. Greg crossed over Nick, took the lead. Nick crossed
White flag comes out, and then down in 3 and 4, the Nature Boy crosses him back up, lean on each other, and drag race to the start-finish line. It was fantastic.
Yeah, and Millette came home 2nd, and then Sean Lantis came home 3rd. Josh Dunn, he's a couple of weeks off, came back. He's been busy with work. He came home 4th, his best of the finish of the year for him. And then David Thibodeau, great run for him. He came home 5th in car number 24. And then the Ari Hinckley Street Stocks.
Career win number 1. So we'll start with that, and we won't tell anybody. But then you had David Greenslit took an anonymous challenge. There was $300 laid out on the line if David would start in the rear and try to make his way forward. Couple of cautions. David got close. I thought it was going to be a lot closer than what it was. David comes home 2nd, misses the $300 challenge, but Andrew Brusso, that car was on rails.
You know, he was up here at practice on Wednesday and getting faster and faster and faster. He's been so close. They've had a great season thus far.
Him, his brother, and Sean have put a lot of hours into that car, and they have figured that thing out. Don't get me wrong. I think 5 more laps, 10 more laps, it could have been interesting. But they were almost mirroring lap times the last 5 laps on Race Monitor when I was watching it and calling that race. So it was fantastic that Andrew gets his first career win. David comes from the rear up to 2nd. Brandon Gray rounds out the top 3 with that one.
His first career podium at Claremont, too.
Brandon?
I believe so.
I don't think so.
Okay.
You're going to have to look.
All right.
You're going to have to look.
Did you already interview him?
I've interviewed
Okay.
him.
Okay. I thought maybe so, maybe not.
Son Halter gets 4th, and Trevor Rock rounds up the top 5.
And Trevor led a number of laps here at the
did.
event too. So, and 15 cars started that event tonight. And then the Dean Smith Memorial 52 presented by HMS Electric. Race for the Ring, race number 1 of the NASCAR Advance, excuse me. The New Hampshire
NHSTRA.
Short Track Racing Association. It's late. 21 cars. A great
field of cars.
Probably our best in a couple of years.
It probably is, but let's talk about the big thing. The coolest part of the night for me was watching Tyler throw the green flag. He walked down through, shook everybody's hand, gave everybody the good luck. It was cool to see him get down on the racetrack again. I know, obviously, he'd rather be racing, but next best place, throw the green flag. And what a good race. I mean, it was, not to pick on Ricky here, kind of walked away with it. From second on back, it was a great race. Great race. Benny Poland kind of mentioned it in his post-race interview. Some things changing. His son should be born any day now. Jameson should be here any day now. But Hayden Scott dusts the car off 2 weeks ago, comes out, finishes third. Cam Curtis had a spin in 3 and 4, contact, a lot of stuff, comes up pit road, charges back through to finish fourth, and Cody Schoolcraft rounds out the top 5.
Yeah, so that event was the first time Ricky Bly's actually finished a Dean Smith Memorial race, I believe, and he won it. He was
Sunday
ecstatic.
drive too.
Yep, and
like he was
9 wins for him on the year. Too.
He was cruising out there. He was just
kept pulling away from Ben.
He had his ice cream car out. He was going to get ice cream on Sunday afternoon.
So next week, folks, we are actually off. We're gonna have a summer break. So this Lee USA Speedway's racing Friday night or Hudson on Sunday. You can check out both those tracks.
Lee's got the
the Grand State Pro Stock
Quest for the Cup.
Yep. Wickham 5 series.
Wickham 5, sorry.
Yep.
Wickham 5, 125.
Yep.
Granite State Pro Stock Series. Tyler Reddick coming down to race. That race has got like 25 or 26 cars.
Yeah, it's going to be, so if you're looking for some type of racing action, head over to Lee USA Speedway.
Yeah,
or go, I might be there. And then, Hudson on Sunday. Following after that, we're back here again on July 22nd with the Cody LaFont Memorial Twin 25s.
I can't wait.
I
can't wait.
I mean, right now, last year they had 50 some odd cars over the 2 days try to qualify for that. Guys come down from Maine for this event.
Even if we get 30, that race has been one of the best races every single Friday night. Has been the pure stock race, and we get 2 of them.
Yep.
It's going to be fantastic.
So you're going to want to make sure you come to that event. You can stay up to date on all the happenings at Claremont Motorsports Park at ClaremontMotorsportsPark.com or on our Facebook and Twitter pages. And we hope you enjoy your break from us. We're going to enjoy the break a little bit. And, I know I'm probably hitting the ocean. But we hope to see you here July 22nd. And as always,
bring a friend with you. And don't forget, Claremont Karting Series runs Sunday afternoon.
Oh, this week you should talk about that.
Haley Maxim.
That's right.
Twisted Sister. Runs away with it. She does. She has a little Twisted Sister on her roll cage. She didn't lead wire to wire, but had a heck of a race. It was a good show. Not a lot of cars, but I think rumor has it that there may be another karting division coming on a Friday night here pretty soon.
I'm looking forward to. I actually like having that division, the series here. I think it's good.
You might see an old fart sitting.
Oh boy, that's going to be good to see. All right, folks, enjoy your break. Thank you very much.